The communications expert says government, corporate and the telephone service should have their own dedicated network and not be sharing the internet.
Anything that is connected to the internet is going to be exposed to hackers. Okay, so as soon as you plug in, you need to have protections on your side of your network that make sure that you have done everything you can to make sure that you're protecting the network. It's also true that your policies, how people are trained in using and accessing your local area network and your devices that sit in the computers and the files and so on, that is, typically speaking, a very important area of exposure where people aren't properly trained in how they're supposed to save files.
Mr. Jordan says training is needed in cybersecurity as Barbados and the region are vulnerable to cyber attacks.
The cybersecurity space is a new one, and we need more experts on the ground every day, making sure that the policies and procedures from a network administration perspective are best in class. And until then, we're going to be exposed. And that's the reality of it. And so the way we deal with that is that we sort of take the view that the networks that what I would call national security traffic, okay, the traffic, the internet, and by traffic I mean internet traffic, that needs to be run and operated on a controlled, robust, trusted, separate network.
The communications official called for the Special Network for National Security to be run on a controlled and robust operating system.
Public health information, everybody's medical files, not national security, but it is not something, in my view, that you should be having run over a public network, in the sense that that is traffic and that is sensitive information which really needs to be on a controlled, monitored network for use only by people who ought to have authorized access to it under whatever conditions are set up by policymakers. And that's what Neptune is going to be doing.
The communications expert is calling on government and corporate enterprise to act with urgency in the cyberspace security preparation race. Trevor Thorpe, CBC News.